Hey everyone, let's get back to it. So I told my sister about everything that happened with Sarah. My sister didn't have any advice for me. She didn't say much. I was a little bit short with this coworker. It was nothing personal. I was just going through a lot. So at the end of the shift, I talked to him. I apologized and I told him what Sarah did. He knew the type of person Sarah was because he previously hung out with Sarah and Alex. So when the three of them were together and back at Sarah's place, she had sex with Alex back then as well. I wish this coworker told me so I could steer clear of Sarah, but during this time, my brother was my personal trainer. I missed a session with him, but I went to his work anyways just to talk to him. I told him about everything that Sarah did. However, I was having a bit of an episode. I didn't know it back then, but I'm bipolar. I actually didn't get diagnosed till around 2 years later at that point. I was going through a full blown episode because when I was talking to my brother, I told him that I figured out that Sarah was a serial killer. My reasoning was because, on top of everything she did to me, which actually happened, I also surmised that by going on her Facebook and Instagram, she never posts herself with any other people or any other man. In reality, the reason why she's not posting about other people is because she's probably doing what she did to me to several other people. Before I asked her out, one of the reasons why I thought she was single was because I did research. I found her Facebook and Instagram, and I saw that she was single on her status there. And I went through some of her photos, and it looked like she wasn't hanging out with anyone. Just photos of herself, and then photos of her and her family. So after spilling my guts to my brother and telling him a bunch of information that was just batshit crazy, he gave me some good advice. He told me to cut off contact from Sarah, and even though what happened between us didn't happen during work hours, to inform my work just to be on the safe side. Unfortunately, I didn't do that. I was able to come back to reality just a little bit, and I told my brother that I was able to drive myself home, which I did. In retrospect, that was a bad idea. I lived with my sister, and she happened to come home on break. She saw that I was going off the walls, so she took me to the hospital where I was involuntarily committed for a psych evaluation.